We deserve it all, my nigga, no doubt in that. Yachts in the Caribbean, blowing kush, counting cash. Calls from accountants, investments are growing fast. Ocean view fronts, offshore accounts, clear blue water, white sand beaches, my nigga, imagine that. I'm thinking on a level these niggas can never match. Louis V bag, the stuff with a few racks. Matching the latest biz without made it on the tax. True witness from the beginning, you know we been getting it. Back in 2010.
Welcome to the In Perspective Sports Show. I am your host, that nigga in the building, and you know what it is. Rodney Gordon, what it do? I got some special guests in here with me tonight, coming straight from Charlotte tonight. Yeah, dig it, nigga, dig it. Clutch Radio Show in the building. Stephen Dream Smith, what's up with you, bro?
Good to be here, man. Happy to be here, bro.
Welcome.
Yes,
I appreciate it, bro, for real. That's what's up. Big man, Sherman Courtney in the building. What up with you?
Duke forever.
Oh, God. Dookie, shit. You too.
Yeah,
Wintana in the building. Winfield, what it do,
I
baby?
ain't been in a while. I'm just chilling today. Cool.
That's what's up.
Good to see y'all.
Okay, that's what's up. You know, that draft just went by, so, you know, you jumping right on in. UNC football puts a few players in the NFL. You know, I was impressed by that. You know, I don't watch too much college football, but, you know, I have not seen anybody in Carolina do shit. So I was tripping on that. But I'm tripping on the fact that the Panthers drafted, and it could be all of that. I'm just tripping on a white boy getting drafted into the NFL by the Carolina Panthers. Somebody, please tell me something about McCaffrey. Steve the Dream, I'm gonna come at you first, baby. What we doing? What we doing?
Carolina to McCaffrey. Now McCaffrey, 2 years ago, broke Barry Sanders' all-purpose yards record, so you got to give him that.
Right.
He went out in the Rose Bowl and broke a Rose Bowl record that same year.
Okay.
This past year, he wasn't as successful, but he still did lead the Pac-12 in rushing.
Okay.
So he's got some serviceability. So Carolina has never really had that scat back. I would say D'Angelo was the speed to, you know, Stewart's thunder, but for 8 years that got you to 2 Super Bowls with no victories. Not even to just one, really, and no victory. So I think you had to do something different. Was there other backs out there you could have took after Fournette, with Cook's situation, with Mixon's situation off field? You might not want to take that chance. So I think they had to do it.
So it was a good pick.
We gonna see.
Yeah, we gonna see. Right. Sorry, what you know about McCaffrey, man? I don't know.
Yo, man, I'm really getting ready to surprise you. I think it was an awesome pick.
Okay, top dog. Look, I have not seen the kid. I hope that it's fresh.
I mean, just for the simple fact that, you know, with the scheme that Carolina runs and stuff, with the spread and everything, man, I think he fit in, put him in the slot. You know, McCaffrey was nice out there for Stanford. You know, I put it like this. Barry Sanders Jr. had to swap schools. You know, Stanford had him.
Yeah.
He had to swap to his dad's alma mater because he wasn't gonna get no playing time because of McCaffrey.
Okay.
You know, so that says something. And if you watched any film on Barry Sanders Jr.
Okay, Win, what you got? Talk to me.
Yeah, I
Carolina
mean,
tripping or what? We good?
you know, it sounded good, like because what he did a couple of years ago, but this is the NFL, and honestly, I think it was a horrible pick.
Talk to me, bro, because I've heard that a few places
Well,
right
see,
there. For
in
real.
the eyes of running backs in the NFL, not many have been drafted at white running backs, and I would take credit off what he's did, and it's nice, but I don't agree, man. Not in Carolina's system, because they're spread out, but the only time they spread out is usually when Cam is either throwing the ball or is he running. So it's going to be the option to Cam or him, and you know, it's a real option between him and Stewart. Will that cause hectic between the, team?
Can I ask a question?
Never know.
Can I ask a question?
Young dude.
Is he a running back, or is he? Because Thomas Davis kind of slipped up when they announced the pick and said wide receiver Christian McCaffrey, and we've seen, what the Cowboys have out there.
Slot.
And the slot receiver.
That's what I got.
That's what I
Patriots have done.
Was the upside of him.
And then with their second pick, they drafted Curtis Samuel, who was a guy that's similar to McCaffrey from Ohio State, who was a running back, wide receiver,
Yeah.
had 1,000 yards running and receiving.
So who would
And
be the
what-
slot guy?
And
That's
not only that, they also picked up a tight end. They getting ready to convert to a fullback to take Tober's spot.
Tober's going, yeah.
I mean,
Curtis
going.
Samuel would be
They-
more ideal slot
I would-
to me.
And I
than
think they would probably
McCaffrey,
take him for
because
that.
McCaffrey's been in the backfield. Curtis Samuel's been on.
He was
reverse
that Ohio State
plays.
offense, like, yeah, it's
Reverse,
different.
more reverse
Different.
plays, but
You see?
NFL, Cam Newton, there's times where they run under the gun. That's our formation. That's pro style offense. Who do you want running the ball, handling the ball in clutch situation?
But see, the way I'm starting to look at this is
Three,
Cam.
three guys. You know,
What is this, Cam's 4th, 5th year?
This is the 6, I believe.
6
We're going
years.
into 6.
Man, look, dude. I mean, for real. At the end of the day, Rivera's got to be called out because when you got a Lamborghini, and you drive him like he's a Mustang 5.0. You feel what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is they had that.
You talking about the squad or Cam?
Yeah, Cam.
Cam knows
That's
he has to
only
protect
other,
himself.
only other reason why I can think that they get McCaffrey,
Cam can
they
only
got this
control.
tight end that they get ready to convert to a fullback. They got some serious keys that they needed on offense, man. I mean, the last 3 years they've been straight defense, but these guys right here, man. When you got Cam, man, there's so much you can do offensively. I'm serious, man.
So that's why you say it's a good pick.
That's the
Just
only
because
reason why I say
it
it's a
gives
good pick.
Cam that
Yeah, other than
that
that-
thing.
Other than that, McCaffrey's undersized. He's as far as NFL backs go.
Okay, I'm gonna flip it though, just because I don't want to spend too much on that, because we're gonna see. It's all
Right.
speculation,
Yeah.
and I'm really hopeful. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm hopeful as hell. We had a good pick. Let me ask you this though: Clippers done lost first fucking round, bro. First round. My question to y'all: is it time to dismantle the Clippers? Because we done seen Blake and them out there talking about they here ready to do it every damn year, and I'll be like, okay, really this year? I really had them
I
going
want
up
to
against.
address this first.
I'm gonna bring it to you first. I
I'm a
really
Laker.
thought the
I'm a
Clippers was going to
diehard
the
Laker.
I
Come
want
on.
to hear this.
And really, I don't care what any other fans say because the Lakers are down, but we're on the rise. And we're going to show the Clippers soon. But the expose of being out the playoffs, you want to cover up our banners and do all this hype. I'm just getting serious on this because
Come on.
you want to do this and you make it to the you're better than that first round.
First round.
That's real what he said.
First round? I mean, I want to be honest. Chris Paul, the trade for Chris Paul, bring Chris Paul in, which
In
was
what?
a veto trade from LA a couple years
That is
ago.
true.
That's true. He's
That
you
was
tell
solid.
the real
When COVID was still
Yeah.
playing,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I wanted to
Yeah.
show
Keep talking, young man.
one of the last of this probably of that generation, I would say, at point guards, true point guards. And this dude's legacy is probably going to be killed because
That's my
he's looking for a contract, and the team situation is not going to work out probably because who he is. He's not going to jump ship. But at the end of the day, you got to dismantle him, man. I mean, I might let go Doc.
That's real.
All you got to do is switch Doc. Doc don't need to be the GM. Man.
The only
That's
reason
all
why
I'm
I
Let's,
say
let's talk about Doc though, because Doc came in 2013. He got there. Chris Paul was already there. If I'm not mistaken, Chris Paul was already there. But let me see, 50 plus wins in every season since he's been there.
Yeah.
Clippers didn't do that before Doc Rivers got there, right? Now the first round out in the playoffs, injuries, I believe 2 seasons it was. They did get out that 1 year against the Spurs, but I think they was up 3-1 and lost that to the Rockets that next year, or that next series. What Doc has done as a GM, bringing in Austin Rivers in a trade, which wasn't necessary. Waiting too late to get Paul Pierce when he probably could have got him before Pierce spent that time in Washington. And never addressing that 3 position for the Clippers is the reason why he's got to step down. Doc Rivers, the coach, 50 wins, championship coach. Got that team again, over and over again. They're in the playoffs regardless. Third seed usually, 3rd to 4th seed. But as a GM, if you're bringing in Turkoglu and Josh Smith,
You ain't joking.
Lester Hudson and guys like that, then you're not going to have a championship roster. So for that reason, he has to step down and allow someone else to take over the basketball operations at least.
I agree. I'm going to come right back, so I'm going to get Joe on that. Do we need to dismantle the Clippers? In perspective, we'll be right back.